been driven as a passionate barista for a couple of years. I found the origin of what can I do as my profession to be able to impact back to society, even though it's not just having that kind of passion in your career. It's about what's your game plan or the game changer in your profession. Even if you leave, you have the footprints of your mentor who can follow what you've been doing. So being passionate about baristing, that started back then, early 2009. I worked and I faced the challenges that many people do in the coffee industry. I figured it out, how can it be possible we turn the tables around and be able to achieve something as all, since the profession is expanding and growing too much. Since I was a barista back then till now, we have achievement of many people trying to invest in coffee production and trying to get the profession in artists as baristas. Because many people who only know about coffees or hit the restaurants or the coffee shops are able to know what type of beverages they're taking. But through this platform we've created, and all baristas on one section will be able to educate more consumers on what's supposed to be consuming in the most preferable coffee cups, and as well, we're going to reach out to the farmers, try to educate them as well on how to harvest good quality coffee, so that when we raise the consumption on creating more awareness, reaching out to rural areas in many parts that have been taking tea, we try to make them transit from tea consumption to coffee consumption in a way that when I look at the total production of our coffee, we produce good quality unique coffee across the globe, but our consumption for a couple of years, I can say more decades, it has been 3%, not rising, but more quality coffee from our region goes overseas, because most developed countries knows what the importance of having coffee. If we can bring back the culture of coffee to Kenya as we bring artists in the country, we can be able to increase the industry growth in the next 5 years or 10 years from now, as where we stand at the moment. It's about getting the right message to the consumer, to the farmer, and everyone who's in love about coffee, giving them the good knowledge on how to brew quality coffee in their homes as well, trying to tell them what are the varieties we have, a variety range of coffee that we produce on different companies and blends, and we as the brewing artists behind the cup, we're able to educate them, have the correct knowledge on how to brew good quality cup, even though you don't have those machines people prefer. And also through this platform we'll be able to create entrepreneurship on how you can start small businesses depending on where you'd like to invest or whatever you are across this country.
I think our main aim is also to not only to baristas, but to change the mentality of the coffee industry in Kenya, because baristas have been there, farmers have been there, but you see the recognition and the understanding of what we do is what is missing in the industry. So, and I think the Kenya Barista Organization is there to change that.
With my experience and the reason why the K.B.O, the Kenya Barista has been started, we have purpose and goals. Like any other institutions, like you cannot have a school without teachers, you cannot have an hospital without doctors. So at the end of the day, being a passionate barista, I want to make baristering not just an option for so many people that this doesn't work, so let me try working in a restaurant so that I earn my living.
Government hasn't allowed the farmer to get a direct sale. So they've been directed to societies, corporate societies, of which the corporate societies are the one making the farmer feel frustrated in the first place, in a way that the buying prices, I can say, for a couple of years to the farmers compared to the selling prices on the auction it doesn't vary too much. It doesn't make sense either, because what the farmer gets in their pockets after the hustle, because they do a lot of work, isn't it paying back? So they don't see any benefit of having more coffee plantations on their farms. The only alternative there is, they are killing it through delays in pay grades of farmers. There's no support, that tangible support from the government, I can say so. It's like they've been sidelined. I don't know if someone can rethink about this and be able to create a decision on how the farmer can be able to benefit.